Hi everyone, Felix here with Gurney's, and today I want to talk to you about a really nice garden trick to get big fruit on your peaches, and that's fruit thinning. This is how you can get your fair, big, world record sized peaches with some little tricks in spacing out your fruit load on your plants. So what we're doing here today to show you how important it is that we've taken two peaches, same variety, and they're planted side by side, and you'll see that with the later shot when I get to work on thinning this. And I want to show you the differences that you can get with two peaches, one thin, one not. Alright folks, so here we are up close with our tree that we're going to thin between these two. And I want to show you what happens when you have a really nice crop load like we do with these peaches. Both these peaches have a full set. I would say it's about 85% of the flowers on the tree actually got pollinated and set fruit. If you look closely here, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the time you want to thin, is when you have these old flowers here are dried up and they've cracked under the development of that little fruit underneath it. And those will pull off. This is a stage called shuck split, because those little pieces here, which are actually the flower remnants, are cracked and coming off easily from the fruit. So you can see our little baby peaches developing here. And one thing to note is that some of them are bigger than others, and that's just the fruit that is flowered earlier and maybe got a little better pollination than the others. But all of these fruit you see here will actually set and continue to develop. And what we're doing with this thinning trick is to limit how many are on this branch so we don't get limb breakage and so we get bigger fruit. So what we want to do is reduce the fruit quantity down to one fruit for every 4 inches of branch length. So this one's nice and big, so I'd like to keep it. And you just pinch off all the other fruit down to 4 inches apart. Here's another one, and it's just really easy to do. All the way down the branch. Try to leave the biggest fruit. You can see here that now I have basically one fruit for every 4 inches of branch length. And there's really not any more that this branch can support when these fruit get whopper sized. Thinning your peaches, folks, is remember your sun direction. Those fruit that are going to get exposed to the sun more are going to be sweeter. That's a very key important point to sugar development. So when you're thinning your peaches, you want to take the ones off first too that are below on the bottom of your branch. They're always going to be shaded out. As this shoot extends and there's more foliage, it's going to shade out those lower fruit, and so you want to leave fruit that are going to get more sun exposure. So that's another consideration when you're deciding which fruit to keep and which fruit to take off, in addition to the 4-inch rule between fruit.